Hey y'all, Sam here, and today we are going to test out the JEFFREE STAR Cremated Palette. I've already put my hands into this palette. I've already posted a few looks on my Instagram if you follow me. But here is the palette, y'all. It's so much prettier in person than I thought. However, I will say some of these grays, when you're blending them together, are kind of interchangeable. I feel like maybe we didn't need all of these colors. But what we're going to do today in this video is I'm going to literally put every single one of these shades on my eye, one at a time. This is going to take a while. I just want to be able to show you guys what each color looks like on its own. We're going to start from this corner and work our way down and up, just because the darker color is going to be harder to get off than the lighter colors, so less staining on the eyes. All right, let's get into it. We're going to start with Obituary on this eye here. I have a little concealer on my eyelids, but nothing else. So that is Obituary blended out. This color is kind of got like a green hue to it, but it blends out very nicely. All right, next we're going to go with Burial Gown. This one looks to be like a light green color. Just kind of blending away, so I'm just going to pack a little bit more on here. So here is Burial Gown. I removed those colors and just put some new foundation down on my eyes, and we're going to move on to the next color, which is Afterlife. Afterlife is so beautiful in the pan. Oh wow, she's beautiful in the eyes too. Yeah, she's probably going to be like my favorite color. That's Afterlife. Next, we're going to do Casket Ready. And there is Casket Ready. I feel like Casket Ready and Burial Gown look very similar on the eye. I mean, this one's slightly lighter, but it's not that different. Next, we're going to go into Deathblow. It's like a pure white. All right, the next one we're going to go into is called Diamond Ashes. This is this beautiful white metallic. However, it's like a weird consistency, and it does not really pick up well on a brush. If you look at my brush here, it's kind of like splotchy, but we're going to give it a go. All right, that's coming out kind of chunky. I'm going to just switch over to my finger and see if it works better like that. Oh yeah, finger is much better for this shadow. So here is Diamond Ashes. Diamond Ashes has left a little glitter behind, so just excuse that. We're going to move on to row 2 now, and we're going to start with Goodbye. Oh my gosh, y'all, this color's beautiful. Here's the color Goodbye. I really like this one. All right, next to it is Last Respects. This one looks to be more of like a greeny gray. Y'all, I don't know why I keep going, making faces like that. And here is Last Respects. I don't know if it's just because I'm removing so much eyeshadows, but this eye is kind of burning a little bit after the Goodbye. I'll have to test out that shadow a little bit more to see if it's going to irritate my eye. It's a beautiful shadow though. All right, next we're going to move into Life Insurance on this eye. Life Insurance. And then now we're going to go into Eulogy. Eulogy is one of the darker ones. This one is a little bit warmer of a color though. I'd say it's in that warmer green kind of family. So here is Eulogy. Now we're going to move into Embalmed. Embalmed looks like it has some sparkle to it. And here is Embalmed. Next, we're going to go into Mausoleum, which looks like to be a gold, bronzy metallic, which I'm super excited about. So here's Mausoleum. It's not as shiny as I want it to be. I'm going to put a little bit on using my finger and see if it gets shinier here. I do think applying it with the finger pushes down the pigment a little bit more, and it does give a little bit more shine. All right, we're halfway through. Mausoleum has definitely left a little sparkle left on my face. Just ignore that. The next two shadows are matte. They don't have any sparkle in them. Now we're going to go in with Morgue. Morgue definitely has a lot of fallout in the pan. I'm having a little bit on my face, but not as much as in the pan. So here is Morgue. Now we're going to go into Solemnly Swear. This is more of a blue gray, but it is deep. Here is Solemnly Swear. If you see sparkle, that's from the previous shadow. There's no sparkle in this shadow. A very pretty color. I think I'll use this one a lot. All right, the next two colors are both metallics, and I think I'm just going to go right in with my finger instead of dirtying a brush, because I know metallics tend to work a lot better with your finger. So this one is Last Look, and this is like a beautiful deep bronze. Oh my gosh, I'm in love with this one. Wow. Again, this is Last Look. So pretty. The next color is Obituary. That's not what it's called. The next color is what is it? The next color is called Mortuary Beautician. Dear Lord, I could not get that out. Oh, she's really pretty, but I got it like all over my face. Maybe I did need a brush. And here is I can't say it. And here is Mortuary Beautician. These are both stunning. I think they're going to be a pain to get off though. Here we go. Next, we're moving into Wednesday. So here is Wednesday. Wednesday is definitely more of a cool tone, maybe blue family gray. The one next to it's Inheritance, which is more of like an army green kind of gray. And here is Inheritance. Moving on to the top row. Woohoo, we're almost done. All right, on the top row, I'm gonna go ahead and do the 3 mattes together, and then I'll do the 3 shimmers, just because shimmers are just pain on my eyes to get off, so we're gonna do the mattes first. So this is R.I.P. So here is R.I.P. Next, we're gonna go into Grave Digger. So here is Grave Digger. I feel like these two are very similar. I mean, you can tell slightly that this one might be a little bit warmer than this one. But in a finished look, I don't think you'll be able to tell the difference. I know this is a blotchy mess and my under eyes are a disaster, but y'all, we only have 3 more shades left. We're almost done. All right, this next shade is one of my favorite shades in the entire palette, and that is Pallbearer. Okay, we're gonna move to my finger because I know it's gonna go on smoother with my finger and be more opaque. And what did I tell you? Wow, this color is stunning. My eye is burning like crazy though. There's something about these metallics that is irritating my eye right now. The next metallic in the top row is called Death Certificate. And this one I think is gonna be more of like a muted silver. Maybe like a brushed nickel kind of look. So that is Death Certificate with a brush. Go ahead and rub a little on my finger and just see if it applies any differently. This one I don't think is a drastic change between having a brush or not. All right, 2 colors left and we're all done. The next color is Death Angel, and it's a beautiful black metallic. Of course, we're gonna put it on with a brush, and then I'll dab my finger in it because I think this one's definitely going to need a finger. That actually came out pretty nice with a brush, but we're still gonna go ahead and finger her and get a little metallic shadow on here. Again, this is Angel of Death. Very pretty color. This is gonna look great to top off any really deep smoky look to add this black glitter on top. And the last color is just the solid black called Hearse. And there's Hearse. So now it's time to go over my overall thoughts of this palette. I actually really like this palette. I do think some of the shades we could completely replace. They're very similar to the other ones. However, maybe a makeup artist knows what they're doing, and when they see these, they put them in an order that looks great and looks completely different, and I'm just not a makeup professional. So I will say there's a lot of fallout with these shadows. Hopefully you can see how much fallout there actually is in the pans. I purchased this palette though because I wanted to go out of my comfort zone and use gray tones like I've never used them before. And I've already made a few looks, and I really do think I'm going to get a lot of use out of this palette, and it's definitely taken me out of my comfort zone. Well, I hope you guys actually enjoyed seeing these eyeshadows swatched on my eyes versus an arm like we normally do. Well, thank you so much for watching. If you haven't already, please hit subscribe. Well, thank you guys so much for hanging out with me today. And if you enjoyed this video and you'd like to see me do a video with a few tutorials using this palette, give me a thumbs up so I know that it's something that you guys would be interested in seeing. Well, until next time, bye y'all.